Hi, you all. Amy Hoosier Driver here. Just thought I might come on live. Not sure if anybody will be around or not. And here's Winnie. Yep, Winnie's on my lap. Because I was gone today for a while, so obviously she has to be around mommy. So, hi, Kristen. How are you? We got little Winnie here. Hi, Shelby. I just thought I'd come on and I figured I'd talk a little bit about dumpster diving in general. And then our priest gave like an awesome homily, so I thought I'd kind of share, some of the highlights from that too. So I'm doing pretty good, just plugging along. Yeah, and you can see Winnie in part of the camera, part of the frame here. I've been gone a little bit today, and Winnie is a total mama girl, so she has to stay on my lap right now. And be in this too. Do you want to say hi, Winnie? Do you want to say hi? No? Okay. You don't have to. So how is everybody doing out there? Sorry. Let me try to do this. I'm sorry. Because I'm kind of holding the camera and... Aw, Kristen, yep. Winnie has to be beside me. She's a total mama girl. But that's okay. So what type of dog do you have, Kristen? So we got Winnie 3 years now ago, something like that, from the local humane society, and she's a Chihuahua mix. And I've done research, and kind of based on her ears and her tail, I think she's mixed with a miniature pinscher. But what type of dog do you have, Kristen? Aw, pit bulls are cute too. So yeah, excuse me, pit bulls are definitely cute. At least I think so. Well, put it this way. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, Winnie's my emotional support dog, but I know service dog and emotional support dog, they're two different categories. So I do understand that, and I know with a service dog, if the service dog is working, pet you don't pet the dog. Yeah. I mean, to me, like, again, any animal is not like, to me, it's not like, oh, this particular breed is bad or that breed is kind of how you raise and how the dog is treated. You know, to me, like, that's the way it is. And I will take Winnie into some places with me, but I always ask before I take her in. Because again, an emotional support animal and service animal are two different things. So, I respect the difference. But yeah, true, yeah, it's exactly as how you treat the animal is how the animal is gonna act. Or if they do like completely like stupid things, like, to me, you know, I've had like one person and then she had Alzheimer's, so So I didn't it was like with Alzheimer's, I knew she didn't understand, but at one time she grabbed like Winnie's face and went like that, and Winnie didn't bite, but she did snap. But again, I understand it. If you do that to an animal, that's their natural response. So, especially if they don't know you. But again, like I said, oh, 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 did you? So did you do some dumpster diving? Because I think that's what you meant. I have to do another video because Friday? Yeah, Friday. Friday. I did a little dumpster diving and found a suit box from Ulta. Oh, awesome. Yeah, we have we have two Bath and Body Works. One is in the mall. Hey. Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, I will use like open lotions on that. Because as long as there's not like gunk didn't get inside them, big deal. Sorry, I had to, like scratch my nose there. But yeah, Friday I got a suit box from Ulta. And then it was again, I guess it was another dumpster diver that grabbed some stuff but cleaned some stuff up and put in a trash bag and didn't want them. Oh, cool beans. And like didn't want them, so they put the bag in a Joann dumpster. So I found some stuff from Ulta and TJ Maxx that way. Then I went to Ulta and I found a suit box. So, and then today I got 3 little things from Ulta and some minor things from Michael's. And then just 3 minor things from Joann's. So I might have to do another video again. So, but yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, no, that's true. Like, as long, sorry, my nose itches. But yeah, no, I use the isotropic alcohol even on the makeup, on the tester makeup. Is it just to be safe, and I will use Lysol wipes on the outside. So yeah, I mean, I'm like, as long as you can sanitize, the stuff can be used. It's kind of my motto. But I just thought I would do like a little well, like I said, part of the video is I thought I would give like some dumpster diving do's and don'ts. Because I have like some viewers who have never dumpster dive and viewers that do. So, and I've been, I think, dumpster diving now 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did a little Friday, and at a certain point, I had to stop because dumpster diving with gloves, winter gloves, can be complicated. And oh, hi, Renee. But yeah, but at a certain point, it was so cold that my fingers were like the skin and hurt, even after I went in the car. And I was like, okay, I'm done. I didn't go everywhere, but at that point, I'm like, I'm done. Oh, hi, Cindy Lou. Nice seeing you here. Oh, Wendy's good. Let me see. Sorry for the close up. Okay, well, Winnie's licking her paw right now. But here's Winnie. No, Winnie's good. I was gone for a little bit today, so I started out this video and she was on my lap because she's a mama girl. But like I said, I just thought I would. Hey, Christina. how are you? And Renee, how are you doing? But I just thought I'd go over like just some like dumpster diving rules because again, like some of you are dumpster divers. I have other people on the channel who aren't but are interested in dumpster diving. So one of the things I figured I would just kind of talk about kind of the etiquette of dumpster diving. Okay, first and foremost, there is like no law nationally that makes dumpster diving illegal. Well, glad you're feeling better, Renee. And again, I can only speak about the United States because I'm from the United States. Well, Renee. So I don't know if in other countries, technically it might be illegal or not, but at least in America, technically, there is no law that makes dumpster diving illegal. Now, different states might have, like, different counties might have laws, and that kind of varies. So, but first of all, if a dumpster is locked and you break the lock, you can get in trouble. Just telling you that right now. So if a dumpster is locked, I mean, you can break the lock, but if you get caught, you're gonna get in trouble by the police and the store. Second of all, if a place has a trash compactor will always win, you will lose. Because if you try to go in the trash compactor like, oh, let me see if there's goodies, the trash compactor is operated from the inside. So an employee won't know you're in it. They'll press the button, and it will be done for you. So leave trash compactors alone. Third of all, if there is signs that clearly say no trespassing, dive at your own risk. Because technically, if it says no trespassing, then technically, the store can, if they really want to be a certain way, they can say, well, no, so and so was trespassing. And you get in trouble with the cops. So again, if it says no trespassing, at your own risk. Also, which I think this is understood, but not all people understand this. If you make a mess, clean it up. Do not leave it for the employees to clean up. Because a couple things, that is being showing disrespect to the employees. Second of all, the employees will be totally pissed off for cleaning up that mess. Then it can lead to possibly them just plain tearing everything up before they put it in the dumpster. Because you have pissed off the employees. Because they are cleaning up after the mess. Or just lock the dumpster. So either way, you don't get anything then out of the dumpster, and neither does anybody else. So not only are you kind of pissing off the employees, but you're actually screwing your own self up from finding something from the dumpster and others. So if you make a mess, clean it up. Also, too, I mean, I think most dumpster divers understand this. There are dumpster divers who do not listen to that and will make a mess and not clean up after themselves. If you come to a dumpster, and yes, it sucks that you might have to clean it up, but go ahead and clean it up. Because again, most employees, as long as you're not making a mess, really don't care if you're dumpster diving, as long as you clean up after yourself. So again, if you go to a dumpster and you did not even make the mess yourself, still do what you can to clean it up. Okay? Just do it. And then also for me, this is the way I handle it when if an employee comes out and I'm at the dumpster, is I will start as soon as I see the door open, I will start picking up my gear, tell them, I'm leaving, I don't want to cause an issue, I do not create messes, I clean up after myself, and I just keep going into my car and leave. And one of three things will happen. Usually I will have like an employee will just nod their head, and that's it. Yeah, and that's like I said, as long as they know you're cleaning up after yourself, most places don't care, you know? And that, yeah, and like I said, and I think certain stores can kind of know who's, excuse me, making a mess or not. But usually I just like do that, and I've had either employees will just kind of nod, and once they go inside, I'll go back to the dumpster. Or they'll say, okay. Once they go inside, I'll go back to the dumpster. On the sometimes I've had, employees be like, well, I don't see you. Or, I don't care as long as as long as you don't make a mess. So I will stay there then. But, that's kind of how I deal with it because I'm like, I don't want to have a confrontation with any employee. And I figure by me doing it that way, again, I'm being respectful. And hopefully they understand that if I'm being respectful, then they're usually respectful to me. Okay? Also, too, I would say sometimes I've had to go inside dumpsters, but if you do go inside a dumpster, make sure you can get back out. And by me, like I might have a step stool outside or turn over a shopping cart on the side to get in the dumpster. But there also has to be enough bags that I can stack up inside the dumpster to step on to get back out of the dumpster. Because you don't want to get in the dumpster and then you're just kind of stuck in the dumpster. So, also too, like for me, makeup, I mean, for me, and again, I think this is common sense, but if there's food items and the bag is open and there it's not like individually sealed or, you know, but if, hi Shelby again, but if the stuff is not like individually wrapped or maybe like in a bag inside a cardboard box and the cardboard is beat up but not the bag itself, it's okay. If the bag is beat up or the box and the food is kind of open to the elements, leave it there. Okay? And again, this again to me is common sense, as far as like dairy products, frozen stuff, meat stuff. If it looks gross, if it's hot or warm, if it looks gross, if it's hot outside and the stuff is warm, leave it. Getting a food poison is not worth free food. Also too, there's like you'll see stuff that says Best Buy. Stuff still lasts after the Best Buy date. Again, just using common sense. If it looks funny, if it smells funny, don't touch it. Um, Also to makeup, I will get like stuff out of Ulta, but I sanitize. I use isotropic alcohol and just like totally bathe the stuff in isotropic alcohol. And use Lysol wipes to clean the outside. So, let me see, what other things? Oh, and if I would say too, like, picture frames. I've gotten picture frames, the glass is missing or busted. It still is usable. And if you ever do find picture frames with glass, or maybe that the picture frame itself is busted but the glass is good, take it. Because then that way you can use that on other frames you have found that don't have the glass. Sometimes you have to be creative on the repairs of stuff, but I mean that's part of the joy. What else? Oh, my thing is wear clothes you don't mind you don't mind getting messed up. Because sometimes the dumpster can be quite icky, sometimes not. So if you wear like coats, you don't mind, if they maybe get ripped while you're trying to like hand over the edge, get in something, or maybe get like dumpster juice on while you're inside the dumpster. Just kind of think that way. I like to use a rake and a grabber. It also doesn't hurt to sometimes have totes or bags that you can put your stuff in. So instead of doing one by one by one, and also too, for me, now everybody's different on this. I don't mind dumpster diving during the day, but I live in a safe area, but still at night, I do not want to dumpster dive alone. I just do not find that safe. So everybody's different, but for safety reasons, I like to dive during the day since I usually dive alone. Also to kind of know your area, because some areas maybe everybody dives during the day. And let's say you're okay with diving at night, but if the store's empty during the day, and then maybe the stores like get rid of their stuff during the day, everybody in the area dives during the day in your area, and you wait until night. If you're okay with night diving, you might not really find anything. And speaking of finding things, when you dumpster dive, you are never ever guaranteed of finding stuff. So if you go in dumpster diving and you're new to it and be like, oh, I will always get a great score every time I dumpster dive, probably not. You just, sometimes sorry, my hand's shaking. Sometimes I've gone dumpster diving and have found great finds. Sometimes I have found very little. Sometimes I might go dumpster diving and find nothing for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So again, it's never guaranteed. What else? Trying to think if there's some other stuff, like other kind of tips. Well, and like I said, just try to get to understand the store schedules. Because certain stores may dump on certain days, certain times. But also understand that some stores, when they have figured out dumpster divers know the schedule, they might change the days and times of throwing things out. So, these are just different things to keep in mind. And it doesn't hurt. And I'm bad about this, I will admit. But it doesn't hurt having like gloves that you can put on your hands, especially if there's glass or something like that. Always have hand sanitizer with you, so between dumpsters you can spray your hands, even even your steering wheel to get rid of any crap. Um, oh, and also too, if you're new to dumpster diving and somebody says soup boxes, soup bags, that's the term we use for Elta when they will dump out maybe eyeshadow, lotions, conditioners, shampoos, and just kind of throw everything in it. Now, those are not exactly fun to go through, but sometimes you can still find some usable stuff. Because maybe there are certain foundations that, or lotions that is too hard to take the caps off. And maybe they don't pump them all completely out. Um, Trying to think. I think that's kind of most of the tips I can think of dumpster diving. For any of you that are here that dumpster dive, if you can think of other stuff that I didn't think of, you can type that in the chat. Because Lord knows I'm not perfect on remembering sometimes. So, but I think that was most of the stuff. Yeah, and that's true, Christina. Yeah, I've run across. I mean, sometimes the soup boxes, the stuff is still brand new. But that's the one thing I will say. If you go through a soup box, again, be prepared. That it's messy. So just keep that in mind. So don't like go through a soup box on your carpet or your rug or you know because you might ruin your carpet or rug. So just saying, but yeah, but I mean, there's stuff in the soup boxes that can be brand new, or like I said, some stuff is too hard to completely empty everything out or take the cap off. So and so, but yeah, but I think I've covered most everything. Also too, oh, the other thing I would say, even if you find perfume bottles that are empty, take the caps off of them because various stores sometimes will dump. Hey, Lucy, will dump the perfume bottles and take like the caps off. So if you do find empty perfume bottles, take the caps off, because in that way you can re-put them back on the perfume bottles of the bottles they took the caps off. And also too, like sometimes you'll find there'll be in the dumpster like linen bags or stuff that maybe purses or shoes have come in. Take those, because those you can use for your own purses at home to protect them, or even for like your shoes when you're traveling, or if those bags are big enough, you can use it for your dirty clothing when you're traveling. So trying to think. So yeah, so I mean, just like and then broken candles. I mean, you can get the glass off of them and just use the candle themselves and like put it in another jar you have. So trying to think. And also too, I mean, the stuff you can find you can use for yourself, you can give to family and friends, you can donate, you can try to sell certain things, so oh, thank you, Christina. Yeah, because like I said, I know I've getting some people who aren't dumpster divers, and they may be interested in dumpster diving. And unless you like know somebody who dumpster dives or watch dumpster diving videos, you may not really know the tips. So, and also too, you have to be creative sometimes. Cause like I found like two glass pedestals. There was obviously something on them, and I like them. I'm like, oh, maybe I can go to the Dollar Tree, put glue, put a vase on top, put a figurine on top. So sometimes you have to be creative too with your finds of, okay, how can I maybe use this? So yeah, so thank you, Christina. So again, it's like I said, you just have to understand sometimes you'll find those treasures. Sometimes you go out and you may find absolutely nothing. So, or, again, there might be stuff that you find that you might have to repair some. I mean, I have also found clothing that just at the seam, it came unraveled. I'm like, okay, I think I can sew a seam back up. So, yeah. And that's true. It's kind of like, if you, yeah, and I know what you mean, Kristen, because like sometimes when I'm like, oh, well, gee, I probably won't find anything, and I'm like, wow, I find a lot. So, and like some of the times, like they will throw out stuff that's brand new, maybe not because it's ruined, but it just didn't sell. Or it might be like something that has like a minor damage that is not a big deal. Or I don't know, like maybe a makeup brush set. Instead of having the 4 makeup brushes, it has 3. You know. So it's, and I mean, and sometimes some of the things they like, again, the candles, the broken glass, I know they can't sell it, but you can still use the candle. Or like lanterns. I love lanterns and lights, so we have lanterns all over here. And some of the lanterns, there might be like 1 or 2 sides where the glass is gone. But I'm like, okay, just turn it a certain way and it's not obvious that, oh, the glass is missing on that side. And so, yeah, totally, Kristen. Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's the most interesting. Sometimes it's, oh, okay, gee, what could I actually do with this? Uh, Sorry, that's my parents' wall clock. Grandfather, and they bought it 1 year for their anniversary, and when mom died and dad went to the nursing home, we put it here in our living room because I've always liked it. But yeah, so I mean, like I said, you just never know what you're gonna find. But I will admit, I mean, I don't know about other places, but here it seems sometimes the stores are sometimes getting rid of a little less than when I first started. Oh, and one other thing, I will tell you this. Old Navy, I have a love-hate relationship with Old Navy. I think in pretty much every state, they totally shred up the clothes they throw out. Like I said, I've been dumpster diving 7 years now, I think. And in my 7 years, I have found 3 articles of clothing from Old Navy that they did not rip to shreds. So, just saying, usually speaking, Old Navy, you're not really gonna find much. So, I'm just saying, you can still look at Old Navy, but Old Navy generally destroys all of their stuff. So, very, very rarely will you find stuff that's not damaged. And like I live in Indiana, but I've found that true for other dumpster divers too in other states. So, but but yeah. But I just thought I would at least come on, with a little bit of the dumpster diving tips and the do's, don'ts, all that. Oh, okay. It came back. Good. So, but like I said, if anybody has like any other thing to add about dumpster diving, yeah. Yeah, Christina, like I don't even like bother Old Navy but like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with them. I like some of their clothing, but I hate how much they destroy when they throw stuff away. So, like I said, it's a love-hate relationship with them I have. So, but I think, yeah. But if anybody else has like any other tips, you can add them in here. Oh, and also to the other thing I want to add to you about dumpster diving is also be respectful to the um trash trucks and delivery guys. So what I'm saying is, if a trash truck is coming to get the dumpster, or there's a delivery coming to drop off stuff, finish like get in what you got and get out of there. Because again, they're only doing their job, and if you're in kind of their way, they might get pissed off, and especially delivery people then might tell the store, hey, you got somebody out there blocking me and I can't get in to do my delivery. So again, just be respectful of them too. And I know as dumpster drivers, we like hate to see the trash truck coming, but oh, and speaking of trash trucks, I would say always like park your vehicle where it's kind of blocking the dumpster, because you don't want to be in the dumpster and the trash truck is coming and doesn't know you're in the dumpster. So this way, if you can kind of park your vehicle right at the dumpster or close by, your safety, just thinking of safety here. So, but I think, oh, and then also too, again, if you do want to dumpster dive at night, I don't like to since I dumpster dive alone, but make sure you have a flashlight so you can see, let people know where you are, just kind of that kind of stuff. Oh, well, like I said, it's like I can get in, but I have to make sure I have something to step on. And okay, are there enough bags or stuff I can pile up to inside the dumpster to get back out? That's one. I mean, those are things you gotta think about. Because if you get in the dumpster, you want to be able to get back out of the dumpster. So, um, So, and like I said, you just gotta kind of like, and dumpster diving, it kind of takes us sometimes a little bit to kind of figure out the store's routines, and okay, which dumpsters might have good stuff, which dumpsters might not. Oh yeah. Yeah, and definitely, yeah. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I do not like compactors, and yeah, like I said, compactors stay away from, because compactors will win, you will lose. So, but yeah, like we have, I know there's like another dumpster diver I've watched, and she will go to the mall and get stuff. And I'm like, at our mall here, that's right by us, they only have trash. Excuse me, they only have trash compactors. So I'm like, okay, well, it's nice your mall doesn't have trash compactors. But, um, yeah. So, but yeah, I can't think of anything else. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Compactors you do not mess with at all. It's just not worth it. Sorry. My earphone came out. So, let me see. Well, I think that's about it. Um, I might try to do another. Oh, sorry. I might try to do another live because, like I said, that our priest actually had a really good homily today and mentioned some things that I thought were just really awesome. But I might save that for another time. So maybe I might try to do another live tomorrow, or not sure. I'll figure it out. But anyway, like I said, I know people, I have some watchers who aren't dumpster divers and are interested in it, so, and like I said, that as far as in other countries, outside the United States, I don't know if it's legal or not. That part I do not know. You would have to check with your own country if there are technically any laws that make it illegal to dumpster dive. But again, at least in the United States, there's technically no law that makes dumpster diving illegal. Now, every city might have their own little different rules. And again, if there's a no trespassing sign and you dumpster dive at your own risk. Because the store can say that you were trespassing because it says no trespassing. And if the dumpster is locked and you break a lock, yeah, you will. The store can have you get in trouble for that. So, that's just, that's kind of what I say about the legality of dumpster diving. So, but thank you all for coming. And don't forget the thumbs up, please. I will do another video just about my priest homily because I think it was good. And then I have some other dumpster finds that I haven't done a video of that between Friday and today. So I will do that, but thank you all for coming. I hope you all have found this helpful as far as the tips, especially if you are new to dumpster diving or are interested in dumpster diving. And for those of you who watch this and do dumpster dive, I know you all already know all this stuff. So, and again, if anybody watches this later and has, different tips about dumpster diving, you can add that to the comments. So don't forget the thumbs up, please. Thank you all for coming. And I haven't said this in a while, so I will say it now. Hopefully you all have good dumpsters that will be giving you stuff, because we don't like those dumpsters that don't give us stuff. So thank you all. See you all later. Bye.